Hi guys, I hope you're doing great. I'm recording this at night on Wednesday night. So it was great seeing you guys today on the Zoom call. We went out to the golf course today and it was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed the outside weather. Thursday, I hope it's just as beautiful. Okay, so some of the things that we have going on here today for March 26th is I want you to try to enter into this classroom. Go to this link and it's for study.com. Study.com is another place where I'm going to be able to have some accountability for what you're doing. This is so difficult for me because outside of the forms, I'm not really sure exactly what your notes look like in your notebook. And it's hard for me to give you some immediate feedback, but study.com will be a little bit more helpful with that. The password is Gray Panda 1060. It's written right here. And since this is your first login, you might not need it, but you also might need an adult to help you log in. I hope that it works out. If it doesn't, message me right away and we'll figure out something. I might have to give you a different email, maybe my email to do that with. So what I want you to do today for reading is please read your book for about 40 minutes. Make sure you're using those Post-it notes or you're putting a piece of paper in there and you're writing down the ideas of what the story was about. Rylan even said that for him, it was so much more helpful when you can go back and look at the notes the next day because so much happens within a day that you might easily forget what the story was about. So write down those notes or put some Post-it notes or a paper in there. Write in your reading notebook what you like about this book. The next part is for writing. I want you to have free write today. You can write about anything that you choose. You can write how you're feeling about this whole staying at home stuff. We're supposed to be hunkering down, not getting out much. Walking's okay, but not going out to stores, museums, any of those things. And so this can be way different than just being on a break. What I also want you to do is think about whether you want to write about that. Maybe you want to write about a poem. Maybe you just want to create your own story about anything you want without it having to be about pictures or something else. So there's a form here for you to fill out. Tell me what you want to do on your free write and go ahead and do that. The next one is social studies. We've been learning about economics and the idea of money. So today what I want you to do is I want you to think about if you had $500 to spend any way that you want, how would you spend it? You can't go over $500. And I want you to look at how could you price check things? Could you go on Amazon? Could you go on another store's website and make sure you know how much they cost? Would you buy a new laptop? Would you buy earbuds? What would you want? And so think about that. And it has to be about $500. The next thing is then there's a movie about the $1 bill. It talks about all the symbolism that you can see within the $1 bill. A lot of times the number 13 shows up, and I want you to take a look at seeing that. It's very informative. If you have a dollar bill with you when you're watching it, you'll be able to see and follow along with that. Then the next one is for science. I want you to watch Science Trek on Force and Motion. Take some notes in your notebook. They're at an amusement park, so it makes it super fun. And then I want you to learn a little bit about sound, how sound waves are made, and the impact of those. I think you've learned a lot about that with the drums and Mrs. Carson. Then for math, there are 2 lessons, and those are at that study.com. It's one way for me to see how you're doing with math. I can see also on Beast Academy, but I think that can be challenging at times. And so we'll see if this might be any better. Just give it a test for me and let me know. Thursday is also gym day, so make sure you log on to Mrs. Moore's site. It's right here, and she's got some ideas for you. All right, so I'll post Friday if we're going to be able to do a Zoom call. It depends if someone else is using it or not. So thanks a lot, guys. The mystery thing today is I already have on my jammies. So I just put on my little scarf over it, but I actually have my one-piece little jammies on tonight. So it's 8 o'clock. No, it's 9:05. Bye.